once again, I am back playing the Outer Worlds. I had my recording up for, I don't know. Well, I had my recording up and it fucked up. Like, god damn it. I had maybe a few minutes on that. Well, anyways. What I'm doing right now is a companion quest. Wait. Here. And I got myself an ID cartridge, so I can walk around for a bit, but once that mirror goes down, I will be interrogated. And once that happens, I just gotta talk my way out of it, but it'll get harder each time. Like, god damn it. The recording had to screw up over there. And lucky for me, it wasn't too far, but I have to restart the whole thing.
This is Halcyon. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following.
I just wanna hurry. I wanna get back to the place I was. What if I edit the whole thing out with no context?
To the last, you hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you?
At least I
What?
may.
Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone. Criminy. She really ain't gonna drop this, is she? Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've gotta do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
What'd you do again?
Udon Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me.
Why'd you do to get in trouble?
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear.
Yet you think the board has someone following you, and now you're hiding out.
Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1. Assuming you want to keep breathing. Alright, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the Blood Tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years.
What does this have to do with the board?
Udom was my buyer for when I'd acquired the diamond. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent.
I'll talk to him for you.
Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Like, for fuck's sakes, I wasted my time. Wasted my time doing recordings. And since I'm still starting up, it's not good when my recording's bad. Right now. When my recording gets fucked up. God damn it. What it says, I did not save. Well, I saved a bit before, anyways.
Ah, the board. Organized.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
He's dead.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
This is around the time when my recording got fucked. Sorry for the loss.
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
What's your relationship?
He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
Apparently he's in, more of a relationship. He did.
Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
Escape pod accident.
Oh, awful business that. But why? How? No. Best not to ask after the gory details.
Topic at hand.
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Why is the board interested in him?
You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm.
Or do you think I know anything about him?
Well, Alex knew, or he said he did. And you have his ship. Maybe he kept some records around, or a conveniently placed note on his bedside table.
Never mentioned him.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
Like, the fuck else do I have to say? My recording... My recording just stopped my PlayStation. It fucked me over. God damn it. I had maybe a few minutes on that. I want to go in this blind, not knowing what else is coming up next.
It's personal business, I'm afraid. A miserably terribly personal.
Anything I can
Information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would go a long way. It's, well, it's my white whale, I suppose.
help with? No.
It's fine. Really, it's perfectly fine. I understand. Now, if you've nothing else, please.
Wait. Okay, I just had to mess with my microphone. I was hoping it. I'm just hoping that it's still working, and it is. She wants like that.
Miss
sound.
Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
Yeah.
That's not unreasonable.
I guess it's better than losing your organs, but I don't know, Captain. It just doesn't seem right.
Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that debt. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate?
Doesn't have much
I
choice.
quite concur. It's refreshing to deal with someone practical for a change. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work? Be my guest.
What are you doing?
You refer to the radiator issue? Oh, goodness, it was dreadful. I was sweating constantly. Chief Tennyson certainly did take her time resolving it.
Wasn't the whole overheating problem your fault to begin with?
Gracious, no. I can't imagine what gave you that idea. I only facilitated communication between the board and Chief Tennyson. It's not my fault she was stubborn. Deplorable conduct. My superiors will be hearing about it. You can be certain of that.
She did everything she could. It was your people's fault, not June Lay's.
My, aren't you, excitable.
Don't talk to her that way.
Oh, sweetie. I don't owe a grease-stained wrench jockey like her the time of day, let alone my deference.
I don't have time for you. Take it back.
I'm sorry my temper got away from me. Please accept my sincerest apologies to you and your friend.
Does that work for you?
Oh, I'm not used to folks saying sorry. It's not all right exactly, but I appreciate the apology, I guess.
Well, now that that's dealt with, was there anything else you wanted to discuss?
What do you do here?
I'm the certified representative of the board's interests here on the Groundbreaker. I'm their eyes, ears, and busy little hands.
Would you? You know, when you have to replay parts of games like this, in inconvenient matters like mine, it just gets boring.
I have few complaints.
Why are there armed guards in here?
Oh, you've noticed my friends. Wonderful. Aren't their guns very large? Tremendously impressive. They're here to keep the peace, of course.
To watch your back?
Precisely. Groundbreaker makes much ado about its independent status and so resents any board presence, no matter how benign.
You call keeping officers in their apartment benign.
When the alternative is board guards at their gates, yes, I do. They don't see it that way, of course, but I can't say I much care.
Can you get me to Stellar Bay?
Oh, good law! Who'd want to go to that toxic hell pit?
So now?
No. Emphatically no. Unequivocally no. Immutably no.
No would have done it. You don't have to crack up a...
Best to be clear, I believe.
What are the locked doors in the back?
A luxury stateroom, reserved for Chairman Rockwell's use.
Rockwell? Does the chairman visit here often?
Oh, good law, of course not. He'd never set foot on this decrepit junk pile.
Seriously?
As this office is the primary embassy for the board on Groundbreaker, corporate bylaws specifically state a room must be maintained for the chairman's exclusive use. Ask away.
Yeah, I'm going. Well, I'm not sure if she'll agree with the... What is this? I make enemies?
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie. At least you finally got your chance to square our debt. That ought to make you smile for once, huh?
Nothing makes me happier than being even. Except being right. That's nice too.
Hello?
The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse.
I guess that means I owe you now, right? Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better than average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off.
A medic? So you're saying you'll work for me because I helped Jesse?
If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent.
Competent?
But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version.
What exactly did Jesse do for you anyway?
She helped me win a bet.
A bet? What was the bet?
We were on a smuggling run planet side when our point man bet me I couldn't outrun a mantisaur.
Oh. And?
And, as you can probably guess, the thing was faster than it looked. Probably would have caught me if Jesse hadn't picked it off.
So she saved your life.
Yeah, but the important thing is I won the bet.
Okay. You really don't like owing people, do you?
It's like people touching a cookie and leaving it in the box. It's just one of those things that gets under my skin.
Welcome aboard.
You won't be sorry. Though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorites, Captain.
Favorites? Meet me on my ship. It's stuck on the Promulgate.
Traveling in style, are we? I'll be sure to nab a cabin with a view.
Dr. Fenhill, glad you opted to join us. It'll be good to have a Sawbones on the crew.
Dr. Van Hill. Oh yeah, I leveled up. What do we have here? Hackatomodons. Tinkering cost is 50% less. Around there, and one there. Two up here. dilation recharge rate. Yeah. Now what we have here? Movement penalty to accuracy. TTD restored per kill. That's a good one. Science weapon damage. Movement speed during TTD. That's also good. Bonus to extra headshot and weak point damage. I tend to do headshots with my sniper, so that would be hella good. Oh. Cool. You have a very convincing vendors to pay more than they should. Quiet weapons deal more damage. A weapon is considered quiet if noise range is 20.5 meters or less. Well, some party, but still haven't sent back shooting installs. Skills. No companions in the party. There's no companions recruited. So if I just go full on lonesome, I got 10 skills. So hell no. Dialogue skills. And you have no companions. Can pick capacity bonus from companions. That's good. Considerable weight. Ah. So there's some health whenever you kill an enemy. Ain't that something? A kill for some health. That got me interested. Killing an enemy reduces the remaining cooldown of the companion stuff. Chance to reset companion cooldown. Interesting. Interesting. As I was saying, we will do Max's quest. I did a hell of a lot of sidetracking here. Range damage. Give him more health. And increase the duration of your dialogue combat effects while Max is in the party. Combat dialogue? How does that mean? What? Combat dialogue? Whoa. Someone looks pissed back. Oh, must be the guy I pickpocketed.
Rizzo's knock you out.
I had a question about your plan, Mr. Vicker.
Of course. The cosmos is generated and directed by the universal equation, also known as the Grand Plan. By contemplating the teleological order of things, one can achieve verity.
An ID cartridge.
Oh, right. You had a question?
Never mind. That about answers it.
Okay. So that cartridge does. Right, it has been a while. I'll repair what I have equipped. Okay. I'll break down the replicants. How many weapons now is there? Where the hell do I have that? Riot control. What is this? Where do I have the tinker? I'll think of my flamethrower twice. My rifle will do 100 damage now, huh? You know I need a lot of bits. You haven't seen me. Speed grip, attack speed, travel sight, field cartridge. Are there enemies? That's there. In there, yeah. Okay. Cartridge.
Great work.
Huh? Wait, what? Okay. So what am I looking for? I believe they can see me through the glass. Might learn my own. Oh, it's that guy. Yeah. This time I have love for this whole thing. Come on, hurry, hurry. Add it. Not looking.
Sorry, pardon. There it is. Just yank the drive, and I'll do the rest.
Terminal. Okay. Wait a sec. Are these cartridges limited? No. Why the hell are there multiple of them then? Don't mind me, ma'am. Come on, come on. Get in, get in. Okay, I'm done here. Let's go. Okay, I got the stuff. Okay, let's talk.
Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a sublight salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities?
This all seems pretty convenient. Why are you not telling me?
Oh, it's nothing. I suppose I really didn't have much faith in actually finding him. Was a bit of a long shot, wasn't it?
Seems awfully convenient.
I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you've spent as many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe's secrets, you sometimes get a sense for these things.
Sounds good. Ah. I still got things to do here.
My dad taught me some French, you know? Stuff about omelets and, fromage.
Actually, wait.
I could take a look at that journal.
By all means. I would be astounded, yet astronomically in your debt.
Oh, yeah, there's nothing at all about eggs and cheese in here. Sorry.
Very helpful. Thank you.
Hey, you got a second?
Oh, Felix.
Fancy running into you again. Don't mind me. It's just admiring your ship from up close. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
Ah. You're pretty eager. Pretty eager to throw yourself in somebody you barely know.
Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
Tell me why I should hire you.
You're serious. You're giving me a shot. All right. Hang on. I put together a little speech, just in case you asked. Hey there. I'm Felix Millstone.
Okay.
I have prepared a list of reasons why I believe you should hire me to join the crew of your ship and/or outlaw gang.
Probably outlaw gang. I'm enjoying this.
Firstly, I am highly personable, and I get along well with anyone who is not of the jackass persuasion.
Sorry. He's funny.
Secondly, I can be counted on in the event of a firefight, standoff, and
Pretty
or
good.
raid. My motto is, if you need a steady gun hand, I'm your man. That motto is it's a work in progress.
Continue.
Additionally, I have several years of experience as a box hauler.
Okay.
This skill may come in handy if you need a body dragged away or a door held open while escaping enemy fire. In conclusion,
Okay, good.
thank you for considering me for your ship crew and/or outlaw gang. I look forward to our adventures together.
I thought that was real good, Felix.
Real good.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. What do you think? Am I in?
Oh, hell yeah. You're in.
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not gonna regret this.
Oh, I doubt I won't. But
Really?
back to the ship.
We're
Okay.
picking up strays now?
Yes, very
Look
much.
at that. A real vicar. I'm sure we'll get along like a church on fire.
Okay. So Felix,
Somehow, I always find my way back to the Groundbreaker.
how'd you end up on the Groundbreaker?
Didn't I tell you? I'm secretly the chairman's orphan child, abandoned at birth in the back bays.
Really now? Then you always buy packets fast, right?
That's right. Can't get anything past you, boss. Honestly, before you picked me up, I was living in the back bays. Spent my whole life up there, watching ships roll in and take off. Always wondered when my ship would come. I was what folks on the Groundbreaker call a stowaway. Means I was invisible. Life carried on for everybody else, but not for me. I had to make my own way.
At least you weren't obligated to anyone else. You were free.
Stowaways ain't free. We were just as trapped as anybody else. We didn't belong in the system, but we still had to live in it. We still had to play by the board's rules. Imagine spending your whole life looking out at the stars, and knowing you could never aspire to be anything more than a box hauler. That's what it's like.
Sounds rough. Where'd you find work?
Hauling boxes was about the only work I could find. Hated every second of it. Foreman and I never got on.
Tossball stick.
Could be I was overreacting. A better man might have turned the other cheek. Exercised a little bit of that, what's the word? Restraint?
Restraint.
But on the other hand, broadsiding the jackass with a tossball stick, that felt good. That felt real good. You ought to try it.
I expect you to. I don't want to say that because I might get him on the wrong hand. So no.
Oh, I can do civilized. Proper civilized too. Genuflecting and everything. I caught a real lucky break. If you hadn't picked me up, I'd still be back at the docks, waiting for the day my ship arrives.
Glad you're not wasting your life hauling boxes.
Yeah. I guess my ship did arrive in the end. I've got you to thank for that. Thanks for listening, boss. Let's get going.
No problem. I like him. I honestly did expect him to be with me in the ship. Didn't know he'd be one hell of a person. I like him. Really like him. I'm only going back because I want Felix and Ellie. And this is the only way I know how to switch things up. Unless there was another way. And damn. Quite a PD. What the hell is that? Ellie and Felix. Nice crew I have on me right now. How many people can I recruit exactly? Because honestly, I like my team right now. I can recruit about 2 more people. And then... yeah. This is nice. Let's take a look at the vending machines because I do have stuff to sell. So what's this hatchet do? I'll sell it. Sell the hammer, and that's much I'm gonna sell. Poisonous blade and medical and oh hell yeah. Increase the amount of health the see from your inhaler when Ellie is in the party. I'll do that. Damn, he's got a grenade launcher on him. And a toss ball stick. Persuasion. And countering enemies, melee damage. Yeah, this will be great.
Rico's hot apple cider. A hard cider.
Yes?
Well, well, Dr. Fenhill. It's not often I see you on this side of sickbay.
I make it a point not to get shot, and when I do, I can usually take care of the mess myself.
It'd be nice to have you in here patching people up, not just blowing them apart.
I respect what you're doing here, but you know I'm not ready to settle down. It's not you, it's me.
Have it your way,
Cliché.
then. You always do. Now, about your friend here. Can't say
Hello?
I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain?
Afraid of
If you're here to
Captain.
better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
This says his shipment won't be coming in soon.
He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate.
Service mechanicals, huh? Who's Ewan?
Our delivery man. A
Okay, not
brave
that
idiot
much.
with a penchant for getting himself delayed. Sometimes by dates, usually by bandits.
Easy on the eyes, soft in the skull. A real danger to the gene pool.
You're not wrong. But that's neither here nor there.
What do you need mechanicals for?
Surgery mostly. Medical personnel are difficult to come by on Groundbreaker.
What's that?
The board won't let their doctors and nurses station here, and they own all the medical schools. If we can't hire their people, we can't hire anyone. Everyone on staff here on Groundbreaker was trained by me or Idris. We're good, don't get me wrong.
Idris?
But we've only 2 heads between us, and we don't know everything.
And you think auto mechanicals are a good substitute?
Don't misunderstand me, Dr. Fenhill. I know they're not. But we don't have the luxury of choice on Groundbreaker. We make do or we die trying.
Don't let your patients hear you say that.
If you'd like to put your scalpel where your mouth is and lend a hand, we'd be happy to have you. But if you don't, then kindly shut up.
Jesus Christ.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Seems like he's taking the dangerous route, huh? Yeah, I can take out those outlaws. I think I'll do the rest of the side quests here before I end things off. I'll likely put these in parts. So they're on another planet, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah.
Rizzo Spectrum Vodka.
Maybe they should sell themselves out since they're quite deadly.
Sublight. The legitimate smuggling business.
I wonder if they got some type of secret handshake.
Oh, it's one of these funky guys. Hello.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers.
The
You're
fuck?
the one flying the Unreliable?
Yeah, how'd you know?
Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door. Hey, Doc Fenhill. Glad to see you ain't moved on from Groundbreaker yet.
Hey, Tobias. How's the leg?
Good as you left it, ma'am. Still bends and everything.
You knew each other?
Took some extra lead while I was on a job. Ellie here patching me up good. The other guy thought his ship was perfectly operational. I told him it was salvage. We disagreed. I won.
Workplace hazards, Captain. Pretty routine around here.
So you're a Sublight employee.
Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilia.
Okay. I'll meet her. Ah, it's like one of these things again, huh?
So you're the new captain in
Hello?
town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down.
Huh?
Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations.
Aggressive
I'm
Operations.
guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come.
So... is that a job opening in one of the public terminals?
At least one system on Groundbreaker still works. It's nice to see the Unreliable again.
Eh?
Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere.
Don't let Ada hear you calling her ship names.
Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told Hawthorne to restore that smartass to factory settings. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings.
Alright.
But there's a catch.
Okay.
Does this make us Sublight agents now?
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested?
I don't have a nav key, but can I still take the job?
I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle. Gladys at the Rest and Go might have what you need. If there's anything else, be quick about it. Time is bits.
I take it Subway isn't strictly a salvage operation.
These days, the scrap business all but runs itself. Gives me the time to expand our interests into other sectors, where I can let my hair down.
What kinds of other sectors does Subway pursue other than salvaging and shipping?
Our field is persuasive acquisitions. At least that's how my legal advisors tell me to phrase it. Not all of our salvage is abandoned when we find it. Sometimes it takes a polite conversation and a shot across the bow. You know, legal formalities.
Yeah, legal formalities. Sounds complicated but profitable.
Thank you. I work hard to keep it that way.
How organized is this business?
Very. I have this thing about numbers in spreadsheets, grids in general. I like to think of myself as the last honest businesswoman in Halcyon, but I'll settle for being the most organized one.
You're very honest about Subway's criminal side.
Hey, careful with the C word around here. I like to keep things above board, and that kind of talk only makes trouble. Sublight occupies a legal blind spot. No one knows what we're licensed to do, and that gives our little business some freedom. But let's not tempt fate.
Yeah. Your legal business. I'm leaving.
Be seeing you. Make sure you aren't followed on your way out.
I'm always being followed by my friends. I know when one's just an imposter. Oh shit, they don't have lights either. Yeah, I'll fix that.
C&D Borsworth. It's not the worst unless it's worse.
The old
What's this
Rest
place?
and Go, with all the luxury and comfort of a shipping container.
Hello, Gladys.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door.
Yes.
You here for a particular reason? Or
Very.
did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought.
I could come over for cookies. Phineas sent me. He said you could tell me about Navkey to Stellar Bay.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction.
Okay.
Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
An opportunity, eh? Holy shit, that's a lot of bits. Tell me about this opportunity.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
Qualms? No qualms.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Why was Roseway abandoned?
Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Wonder what kind of haul they left behind.
An abandoned outpost. You think it's haunted?
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around.
That's so. Say no more, I'm in.
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates.
Alright.
If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors.
Ooh.
The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Abandoned outposts? Corporate secrets? Got it.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
What you got for
Won
sale?
a charming copper kettle off that girl who runs the pub. She's a fierce arm wrestler, but she's no match for your pal Gladys.
Alright. Holy shit. Damn. That's a good gun. It's got poison capabilities with it, too. Damn. Nuzzler. Grenade launcher, adrenaline. Sell. Trunk. Electro charge surface does not and damages melee attackers. Mr. Ouch. Power attacks. I'll just need one. Stand up side. That's a good gun, I gotta say. Expensive? But what should you expect from quality? Got me interested.
This is Halcyon News.
Passage to anywhere. Alright, then I guess it's the main quest then. Gotta say, that's a lot of bits.
And now for a special word from Chairman Rock.
Wait, what? Maybe it's my codex.
If you're here for the...
I want to talk about that opportunity.
Yes, dearie? Take that darling ship of yours down to Roseway, where that distress signal I told you about came from.
Roseway.
And ferret out some tasty corporate secrets for old Gladys. Shouldn't be too tough for a fella like you, I'd think.
Alright, thank you.
Anytime.